Hello everybody, my name is Adam and we are back in Planet Zoo, and today we are creating a habitat for a modded animal, and that is the scorpion, the giant scorpion in fact. So obviously with it being a scorpion, it was only right to start this habitat off in the desert biome. First thing I need to do was create the actual habitat barrier, what separates the animals from our guests, and I did that in a rustic way, so you can see it's just some logs, some simple rope and some mesh fencing as well. Simple but effective. And then after duplicating it over, I just used the rotational trick to be able to rotate it all the way around until we got a perfect circle, bit by bit, keeping it on 15 degrees angle snap. And then yeah, this is how you create a circle if you don't already know. And once the circle was complete, I then just tweaked it a little bit and moved some little pieces, and you can see me there just merging everything together and making it one group so it's more easily editable. And then I want to create it like kind of like a backdrop slash area where our scorpions can go and get some hard shelter and some privacy away from our guests, but also somewhere where the habitat gate will be located. I wanted it quite hidden away, and yeah, and I did that by just placing these rocks. And this is what I like to do and I've been doing quite often recently. Is you can see me, I just created that circle with the habitat barrier, but then placed the rocks over the top so it still kept that circle formation, and then went into the actual group of the barriers and deleted the barriers what was underneath the rocks. So I've still got a circular habitat and everything looks nice and swish and fresh and streamlined, but I've got like a different texture and a different, you know, it's having rocks and on one side in a private area for the animal, and then on the other side having the actual viewing area for the guest to view the animal works really well in my opinion. You can see me just trying to figure out what I wanted to do with the rock work here. I always like to add 2 if not 3 different colours of rocks. If you go to, well, not just zoos but just natural habitat themselves, in this case the desert, you won't just see just one coloured rock. You will see where the sun has hit, and you know, I've made different colours on the rocks and stuff like that. So again, just keeping it that realistic vibe. Now you can see here me just placing the path, and I did make a mistake. I tried to dig down with the terrain tool before placing the path. Never do this because you can never get it right. Place your paths first, always place your paths first, and then start using the terrain tool. And I dug down a little bit because I decided to name this habitat the Scorpion Pits. I don't know why, it just seemed to suit. I must have seen that name somewhere before. I don't know where. If you know where, let me know in the comment section below. And if you want to have this habitat in your own zoos, you can do. The link to my Steam Workshop page is in the description below. Anything you see me create on my YouTube channel here will be in my Steam Workshop page. Now, habitat gates. Obviously, we use the null barrier all the way around. So this actually should be quite easily placeable if you download it off the Steam Workshop. Made everything into the null barrier because I wanted to keep that rock as the actual barrier of the habitat. And like I said, keep this door quite hidden. I didn't want to really have it on show, and I wanted it to look quite natural. So I just placed rocks around it basically, created a little hard shelter for our scorpions, which you will see very soon, and just created a little doorway using the actual rocks itself, just so it looks natural and it looks quite hidden in like kind of like a cave, so to speak, I suppose you could say that. And then this is what it looked like when the initial rock work was done. You can see the rock work leading all the way around the outside of the actual habitat barrier itself, where our guests will be viewing. Added an education screen on the right hand side there, and then just some simple desert foliage, keeping in the same theme. You see me just adding the desert foliage of the inside of the habitat just now, keeping all with cactuses and stuff like that, stuff you would find in the desert, trying to make it look a little bit more realistic and a little bit more authentic. You can see I've just added some logs to support the actual shelter for the scorpions. Here is the lovely scorpions, and that is the habitat complete. Quick video from me today, and quite an easy, simple but effective, I know I said that, but simple but effective habitats really do come out and end up looking really realistic as well. My name's Adam. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll give you a quick look of how the habitat looked in its full glory here. If you're new around here, feel free to subscribe, new or old. Hit that like button, and I will catch you in the next Planet Zoo video.